We have been talking about perimeter and area in our geometry unit, and today we're going to continue that conversation. Okay? Specifically, area is what we've been talking about, and the two polygons that we have used formulas for have been square and a rectangle. Okay, and those are quadrilaterals, and we call them quadrilaterals because they have four sides. Okay, another quadrilateral that we need to know how to find the area of is what we call a parallelogram. Parallelograms are parallelograms because the opposite sides are parallel. Okay? If I draw a parallelogram, this would be an example of a parallelogram. Okay, the opposite sides are equal, or parallel. That means that this side is parallel to that side. And parallel lines are when they go in the same direction and never cross. Okay, they're on the same plane and never cross. Okay, these two lines are parallel to each other. So if I draw a line over top of this and drag that over, it'll fit right on top of that. If I draw a line here and pull that line down, it's parallel. Okay, it's also equal. Okay, so this side is equal to that side. This bottom line is equal to the top line. And this line is equal to that line. Okay, that's what a parallelogram is. Now, what's the formula? Okay, well, if you look at this, okay, and I'm going to do some coloring here. Okay, if I take this and I shade this all over, okay, and I drag that down here, and then I shade this side right here. So I'm going to chip this piece off, and I put that right here. What does that look like? Well, that looks like a rectangle. Okay? So really, we can use the rectangle's formula. Okay? And specifically, we want to use area equals base times height, because the base, okay, is the bottom, and then this is our height. Okay? Now, height is always a straight perpendicular line from the bottom base to the top base, or from the bottom of the shape to the top of the shape. Okay? What you have to remember is that heights, whether it's for this, for a parallelogram, or a shape in the future, when we talk about the height for a formula, the height is a straight line from the bottom of the shape to the top of the shape. Okay, it's not a slanted line. Okay, so we could never use this as a height. Okay, if you were to like if I was to measure myself, or you were to measure yourself, you wouldn't stand crooked to measure yourself because you wouldn't get your full height. You would stand straight up and down. Okay, so that's what the height is. It's straight up and down from the bottom of the shape to the top of the shape. Okay, and the base is always the bottom of the shape. So our formula for a parallelogram is area equals base times height, just like it is with a rectangle. So in your formulas page, okay, so continuing down that formulas page, let's add that to it. Add this formula to it. Now that's a parallelogram. This side is equal to that side, this side is equal to that side. Okay? And the formula is area equals base times height. Or area equals base times height.